How'd it feel for you guys? You know, you knew a lot about this defense you were going to face. You came in right away. It seemed like off to a good start. And was that kind of what you guys were hoping or expecting?
Yeah, we've had a good week of preparation for them. You know, our scout team did a great job with the pressure throughout the week to try to get us ready for it. And we really focused on fundamentals throughout the week, so we were prepared. You know, we knew they were going to be pressing, trapping the whole game. And for the most part, you know, I was happy with how everyone did. They stayed poised, and we were able to kind of beat it with ease for most of the majority of the game.
Did you guys do any sort of like extra men on the court, like 6 or 7 against 5, to make it just feel more crazy?
Not 6 or 7 versus 5, but we did, you know, some 5-on-4 stuff, you know, 3-on-4, odd man stuff. But, you know, when it comes down to it, it will be the 5-on-5, and the best thing you could do is just work against that, and I think it worked out a good amount.
Did you get this here tonight?
No, a teammate got me a couple days ago in practice.
How do you feel? Caleb looked obviously back to form.
Yeah, thank God. I think you know, just seeing the ball go through the hoop, that you know, it was a great feeling. But you know, I give all my credit to my teammates because they put me in position. You know, I was moving a little bit more, and I know I got to do that for the team, for the spacing, and you know, I just kind of got in the rhythm from there.
Catch and shoot looked good too.
Yeah, for sure. I kind of got away from it a little bit towards the end, but I'm just glad that you know it worked out.
Do you think when you came down the break to hit that first three, does that make a difference in your game? I mean, I know you're the same a lot, but like to go back anyway, do you kind of feel like
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you see the first one go through, you feeling good with yourself, and you know, you just want to take the best shots as possible as you can, and you know, like I said, I give my credit to my teammates for creating for me, and you know, that's just good basketball. Not just me. When you know we moving the ball, I feel like we're at our best, and you know the offense is flowing, and then you know we getting stops on the other end, and I think that's when you know, like I said, we at our best.
getting to the line too as much as you did?
Yeah. You know, I only had shot 12 free throws coming into the game, and to shoot 8 tonight, it felt good. You know, I'm on myself for about missing 2 because, you know, I feel like I should never miss free throws, but.
To this point, was it a confidence problem after you have a bad game? You kind of just or a thinking problem where you think too much?
It's a little bit of both. Obviously, when you know you're not shooting the ball well, or you know you're not making shots that you know you usually make in practice or in you know workouts, you get in your head a little bit, and you know you just got to double down on your you know workouts and double down on your faith, and you know still believe that you know you can make those shots. And you know my teammates got confidence in me, my coaches got confidence in me, so you know it shouldn't be a you know a question about my confidence.
Both these guys in UCLA are different, obviously, but both aggressive defensively. What was the difference in just the way you guys were able to kind of avoid turnovers for the most part, especially early tonight?
I think just, you know, obviously, like you said, similar in a little bit of differences between the two teams, but when it comes down to it, it is, you know, they're both very aggressive, and obviously we got to experience that this past weekend, but it just came down to being fundamentally sound. Like I said, we worked on a lot this week and just being tough with the ball. I felt, you know, once we were focused on the fundamentals and just being tough, everything just came easier to people. You know, we were slowing ourselves down, seeing passes instead of letting the defense dictate, you know, our speed. We were trying to let our offense dictate, you know, the defense.
Yeah, 'cause Tommy said I think at UCLA sometimes it seemed like anyway the guys they just stripped the ball. I mean, did you guys look over video and say, yeah, like you said, be tougher with it, or was there something more to that? Do you feel like you were lacking in that game that you know? You got
Yeah, I think you could say it was a toughness thing, but I also think, you know, that game we put ourselves in some tough situations, whereas this game we kept ourselves out of those, watching a lot of film and understanding the best places to be on the court, and I felt we got to those places, and like I said, just slowing it down and trusting ourselves, and JB did a great job directing traffic when he'd get the ball, and we kind of just fed off him, C-Love as well, and like I said, just getting to those right places.
For either of you or both, it's still relatively early in the season. Tommy mentioned it's been really only a month, so there's still a long way to go. He's still tinkering with lineups. You've had some injury issues as well. How would you describe the process of creating cohesion, chemistry, and then just kind of making the pieces all fit together?
You know, we just gotta still believe that we're a great team. You know, in the summertime, you know, we felt like we had a great group of guys, and that you know we could be the best team in the country. And you know, just because we're you know 5-5 struggling early on, it doesn't you know shouldn't take our belief away. You know, it's still early, like you said. And we got to continue to, build and build. Each and every game, we just got to take it game by game. And I think it's just an opportunity for us to, make this a great story. Like I said, we just got to take it game by game and continue to get better, continue to trust in each other, continue to trust in coach's plan, and, lean on each other as much as we can.
What do you guys think about Coach talking about playing Carter a little bit at the 4 now, maybe with Mo out and experimenting with that? I mean, he seems like a guy who can fit in a number of different places for you. What's your take on what have you seen from him in practice as far as?
Well, he's versatile. He can play the 1 through 4, and his shooting ability is going to open the floor up a little bit more. So we'll have a lot more spacing for driving lanes, and also with Trey out there, he can space the floor as well with his shooting ability, and it just gives us more looks at driving lanes and things that we can do, and then we can switch a lot of the stuff on defense as well, because he can guard 1 through 4, 1 through 5 if need be, and Carter can, do a lot of things on the floor.
Seen that move like he made tonight? I think he jumped up from the free throw line or whatever it was.
He's a high flyer for sure. He's a high flyer.
And Trey, what do you thought about Emmanuel and getting that shot? I assume you bumped up against him a lot in practice.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta love you, man. One of the hardest working guys that I know, and obviously Big Mo getting hurt. You got to step up into that opportunity, and he's been feeling that during practices, a little elevated role, and but he gives 100% effort no matter where he's at on the court, when he's on the court. But being a true freshman, there's a lot to learn. Obviously, CB's still learning as well. So with him, it's trying to keep his head up. Let him just trust his effort. Because I was in that situation my freshman year of college where, I was struggling a lot, but I could control the effort thing, and I had upperclassmen guys just, you can control that. And, with him, that hasn't been an issue. But he's going to learn a lot and be a great help to us because he's got great size, great athleticism. But like I said, he's still learning.
So like if you're playing him in a scrimmage, do you find you can juke him a little bit and get him to foul you and stuff like that, or how does that go?
Most of the time, it's Toba and him are battling a lot. But no, he's very quick for his size, and like I said, he's a great shot blocker. Literally, he'll block shots that you wouldn't even think he'd have a chance to block, which is a great asset to have for us defensively. And as he's going to learn the fundamentals of defense, I think he's going to be an elite player.
And Trey, finally, I know you were in different leagues, but do you have any ties with Central Michigan? Do you know anybody there or anything?
Funny enough, at Oakland, I had never played Central Michigan, but we'd always play MAC schools. I know for sure one of the kids on the team had transferred from Rochester University, which is right up the road from Oakland. So I know him very well. But I don't know too many people. But like I said, funny enough, I don't know why we never played them, but they're right up there, an hour or two up the road. So.
Anything else you guys are looking for in that last non-conference game Saturday, just to kind of build on from today anyway?
Just got to play how we did today. We try to play a full 40 minutes, obviously. We were close to that today, but there's, a 3 or 4 minute stretch where we kind of, slowed down. I still don't think we've played a full 40 minutes, which is, obviously right now that's a good thing because we got a lot of optimism about this team. But just to finish out this non-conference schedule with a win and try to play that full 40 minutes to get into conference play and have that feeling.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.